Today we're looking at Mikey, a Diamond 3 Baptiste on console. They requested this review directly on my Google form, where they wrote, "I'm looking to improve in several key areas, particularly positioning, mechanical skills, and overall game sense. I'm open to any feedback you have, and I appreciate any constructive criticism to help me elevate my Baptiste gameplay. Thank you in advance." Yeah, I don't really coach on mechanics, but I'm sure positioning and game sense will come up in the VOD, so we'll get right into it. First thing we always want to do is take a look at our team comp. So we got Doomfist, Cast Sojourn, Bat Mercy. Yeah, very interesting. It's kind of like a poke comp with the Doomfist as the tank. So hopefully you guys are taking aggressive angles to follow up on the targets Doom's focusing and the space he's making. You in particular are going to be Doom's main source of healing in this comp. So I really want to pay attention to the positions you're taking to support him. It can be tough to keep up with the Doom as Bap. So, hopefully he's not going too far. At the very least, he's coming back to get healing from you when he needs it. Yeah, I want to pay attention to the positions you take to support him for sure. Okay, rotate to help Doom. You could even go for some damage while you take this angle right here. Yeah, I like that. Do some damage on the Ramatra, heal your Doom. So BAP 101, you want to try to weave damage and healing. Flick back and forth between enemies and teammates, shooting enemies, healing teammates, obviously. I made a whole video that goes into more detail. It was one of the first videos I made, how to maximize your damage and healing as BAP. But to summarize, you want to do a lot of DPS while keeping your team healed up. You can shoot, heal, shoot, heal. If you need to get max heals per second out while still doing damage, you can shoot, heal. If you flick back and forth between enemies and teammates while doing that, you could get damage out without sacrificing heals per second. I'll link the video in the description. I go into more detail and I demonstrate that if you want to check it out. With the Yari, try to help your Doom. He died kind of fast there. Let's look at that. So he shoots in at full health. So, he goes really far, and he kind of dies fast. Is that your fault? Not necessarily, but we didn't even try to support him. You could have been, as you were damaging the Yari, you could have maybe, just tried to get the healing shot in there if you could. Maybe even, thrown Lamp right out there so he can get out safely. Just things you can think about. Once again, I don't necessarily blame you for the death. I just want to see you, especially when your tank goes deep, try to help him. That's a little tough. Let's back that up. So you see this Ramatra's low, and you get a little reckless chasing the kill as we see. Because, meanwhile, while you're focused on the Ramatra, he's got the pylon right here keeping him healed. The enemy Ana is dead now, but she was there healing him up. And meanwhile, you're exposed to not only the Ramatra, but Sombra's here, Sojourn's firing at you from this lane. So I just don't want you to get so reckless trying to chase kills like that. Especially, you're already down your tank. Down you as well. It could be very tough for your team to win this fight. Try to do damage from a safe position. If you can't get this Ramatra without exposing yourself, maybe just start shooting at the Sojourn or something while using some cover you can duck behind if you get under pressure.
Attaining the objective.
At the very least, I don't want to see you front lining like that if you're going to be aggressive. But we still do cap, so that's good.
Stay in the circle.
I'm on my game now.
We're going to be fine.
Yeah, we're kind of on cart duty. One thing I will say, just as a general tip, if you want to have impact in your games, try to push cart as little as possible. Some games it's going to be unavoidable. The rest of your team's going to refuse to push cart, and you're going to have to do it. But yeah, just in general, if you want to have impact in your games, try to avoid being the one to push cart.
Enemy turret ahead. Watch yourself.
Even when your DPS come over here, I would just push up with your Doom. Yeah, like, see, that's what I'm talking about. I think it's usually better, like in Overwatch 2, with the 5v5, I think it's better if one of the DPS pushes cart instead of one of the supports. Reason I say 5v5 is because in 6v6 it was often the off tank that would do it. But yeah, even if like you see like your dooms going deep, or you think that you're going to be necessary to keep your team up and help your team win the fight, you could even just abandon cart and rotate to help your team. It's important that you win the fight first and then push cart second, if you have to prioritize one or the other, one over the other. Yeah, Sombra's behind. Trying to heal. Yeah, you're frontlining a little bit again. Be careful. Yeah, good evasiveness. Good use of the 3 health pools to keep yourself safe.
This ends now.
Positioning of the window wasn't ideal, but I understand the thought process. Yeah, nice shots. Good DPS, though. I know how much you can do there.
You're going to be fine.
And once again, weave damage and healing. Shoot, shoot, heal your doom, shoot, shoot.
Now you see me? Now you don't.
Yeah, I think your mechanics are pretty solid. You do very good DPS. I think in certain scenarios, like obviously not right now, but like before, and in times we mentioned, like I think that if you were weaving your damage and healing, you'll be much more dominant on this hero. Yeah, good reaction with the lamp, but they busted a couple ults. Not much you can do.
Not every day gives you a second chance.
One thing I will say, like if you want to support your doom, this room can be a little bit tough, just because like if you poke out here, like it can be a little bit tough to really like get vision of the enemies down here without exposing yourself. Also you're vulnerable to this flank over here and such. One thing you can do, especially if your doom's really pushing main, maybe you can exo boots up here, try to take this angle, where you could use the cover. You could drop down, grab the health pack if necessary. Just other things you can think about different positions you can take.
Your case is definitely virtual. I'm the cream of the crop.
It's go time.
Yeah, we're already expending 2 ults, so I'd like to see you hold on to this. Hold on to the window. Good.
It's a dangerous world.
Yeah, good shots. Just kind of moving in a straight line, but we take advantage of that very well. You could definitely think about throwing up window. Yeah, I don't hate it. Your Sojourn could take advantage of it. It makes the enemies very hesitant to push through the choke. Nice. And once again, don't chase the kill. Nice, I like it. See, that was a little bit better. You didn't get too close. You backed up, took an angle. I mean, granted, the rest of the enemy team's dead, but yeah, good job. Fast forward since we're cart duty.
Behind you.
Good lamp. Very well done. Good use of cover. Good DPS. Yeah, they're not really focusing you. Like, I would just to stay absolute safe, you could even like jump up here. But I mean, like I said, you guys are just kind of rolling right now, so it's like it doesn't really matter if you're taking exposed positions when you guys are snowballing like that.
Ça, c'est prescription docteur. Now you see me? Now you don't.
Nice.
It's go time. Heroes never die. Recharging.
Your case is definitely urgent.
Yeah, very nicely done. Not really much to say. You know, exposed position, but like you guys are snowballing, it doesn't matter. And honestly, like even like it's perfectly fine if you take a little bit of damage. You know, Bap has 3 health pools, they say. You know, his regular health pool, the regen, and then the lamp as well. You could drop down if you need to. Like, very well done. Not much to say. Let's see how the next round goes.
Ready for battle. 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
You're completely healed.
Good lamp. Doom kind of feeds there. Oh. So you can try to get like an angle for a little bit more damage. You know, maybe like you could take this spot, look under, you know, maybe use the stairs, especially your Maga's playing down here. This will give you good vision of like both, you know, your teammates and the enemies as they come through. You know, play a little bit careful and like duck behind as you need, but I just like to see you take a little bit more of an aggressive angle so you can contribute to the damage. Oh, this is good. I gotta wonder what that Brick's thought process was there, but you did a great job of punishing her.
Area denied. Target locked. Open fire.
Regen up. You're going to be fine.
Yeah, I'd like to see your Maga push up a little bit more, especially when he has you behind him. You know, if Doom's even trying to, like, your DPS seem to be, like, very dominant and getting a lot of picks. You know, I would have liked to see maybe Maga play on high ground and he could have, like, better supported. You know, just because when he pushed back and you guys kind of lost that space, it kind of gave the enemy team the opportunity to capitalize. But, I mean, not much you could do, but...
Ça, c'est prescription docteur.
Go for some damage. We can think about throwing out this window. Not when the enemy team gets too close, though. Okay, get away from Doom.
Someone has to be alive.
Yeah, I'd like to see you... I understand why you're being a little bit hesitant to rotate, but I don't know about this right here. Yeah, because you're by yourself. There's multiple people who could focus you down. You're a little bit, even with the window, I feel like you're a little bit too far away to get like fast kills and, you know, burst someone down. And obviously Doom's still here. He can trade with you guys. You know, if you're going to throw the window, you know, maybe like go in this room, you know, where you're a little less exposed. You know, when your DPS were here, they could have capitalized on the window as well. You know, things you could think about. I just be a little bit careful about throwing out a window, you know, by yourself like that. Just where you're exposed and like when Doom's like right in your face to punch you out of it, or right in your vicinity at least. That was good though. Yeah, we'll get out of here. They've capped. Yeah, so backed up a little bit too much, but that's okay. So like right here, I don't think we're gonna touch in time. I'd probably be backing up, but like definitely right here. Maybe you could have touched, but I don't know. It's a little tough.
That wasn't my best shot.
Stop approving the payload.
You're going to be fine.
Sombra online.
Yeah, you kind of got to play Maga Watch right now. Dude still needs tons of babysitting. So you're a little exposed there. You know, you're trying to help your Maga, which is understandable. But yeah, you're also spamming exo boots out in the open, and as you can see, it kind of lines up the headshot for the enemy Ashe. So just be a little bit careful about the jumping. You know, jumping will get you killed on any hero, especially against enemy hit scan, where, you know, when you're moving up and down in a predictable pattern, it can line up the headshot for them. You know, especially on BAP with the exo boots, that's even more time you're going up and down, and it becomes very easy to shoot you. So yeah, just less jumping and more just being ready to duck behind cover and not expose yourself from multiple angles.
Meteor strike.
I'm coming in hot. Let's block that
Could
payload.
have gone better.
Fire it up like a volcano!
Let me show you how it's done.
Enemy spotted.
Strike new again.
You try to rotate to help your Maga, especially if he's ulting there. Yeah, this is fine. This is better. You're using the corner and the cover.
Stream connected.
Immortality field deployed. Nice.
Fix you up.
Yeah, not much to say. You're doing good.
Now you see me. Now you
Just
don't.
be prepared, like, when the enemy team starts pushing, but, like, before the Doom's in seismic slam range of you, I want to see you throw this window up.
Let's get on with it.
Coming for you.
Stay near the immortality field. Let them up.
That's a little tough there. Yeah, he got antied. He's going a little too far, in my opinion.
Let them up.
Nice try, but yeah, I wouldn't throw this. So that's what I was just saying about the window. You want to have like a little bit more distance between, you know, yourself and the enemy team before you throw that up. If it was against like a brawl tank, it might have been fine. But against dive, you need a little bit more distance. Like, think about it like this: if you're going against a Doom, can he seismic slam into you? If you're going against a Winston, can he jump into you? If you're going against a Diva, can they boost into you? If the answer is yes to any of those questions, you're probably a little bit too close to throw the window up. Especially after your tank dies, because like you're right here. You know, they just killed your Maga, they're looking down this way, and you're the first person they see. So, you know, Doom just seismic slams through, punches you out of your window LOS, and yeah, you're dead.
Going to county. We need to stop. I'm on
C'est
fire.
tant qu'on voit
60
monde taper
seconds
sur moi.
remaining.
We're outnumbered. Zipped up shit. Nice invitation for a change.
Okay, good evasiveness. So yeah, your lamp was still up when you died. You kind of hopped out of it. You know, that's one of those mistakes I'm sure you realized in the moment, though. So we don't really need to go over that, in my opinion.
over till it's over.
Spawn reset.
For ya.
Fall in on me.
Completely healed. Round of healing.
Very good rotation.
Deploy.
Exquisite rotation away from that Doom Sponge.
Getting the immortality field.
Yeah, try to rotate to help your Maga. You could even like try to take like the position you had before, drop down. You know, things you can think about. You probably don't want to hang out too long here because you're a little exposed, especially against the Zen Sojourn. But even just dropping down so you could get to your Maga as soon as possible might be good. Good DPS.
Big performance.
Good job escorting your Mercy. Taking the high ground to evade the Doom. I like it.
Stay near the immortality field. Let them out. Meteor strike. You'll be safe in here.
Yeah, very well done. Good healing for your team. Try to shoot the Zen up there, maybe.
A little medicine goes a long way.
But yeah, your team's just cleaning up, so not really much to say.
Heroes
wasn't
never
my
die.
Looks like you guys are gonna win this, though. Yeah. I mean, nice job. I mean, it's just little... I feel like most of this VOD was just a little bit of nitpicking, because, yeah, it was a fairly good win. You played pretty well overall. Yeah, a couple things. Just I'd like to see you just work on weaving damage and healing. I feel like if you get a little bit more fluid with that, you'll just be so much more dominant as BAP, especially your Diamond 3. This is really where you need to master that to get to the next level. Just little things like with your windows, I'd just be a little bit careful, especially if you're against a dive comp. You want to just wait. You want them to be a little bit farther away before you throw that up than, say, a brawl comp. But yeah, not much to say. If you want to submit a VOD again, you're more than welcome to. I'd like a loss or like a closer, a game where you guys aren't quite as dominant, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's all I have for now. Let me know if you have any questions. If anyone would like to request a VOD review, check the link in the description, and best of luck with your climb.